What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to compare a Sig P365 with the Parker Mountain Machine Comp to the new Sig Spectre Comp. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Whatever, don't kill me. Before we get started, there's just one quick thing I want to do. I want to thank you boys and girls for all of the likes and the subscribes lately. My channel's been going way up, so thank you. If you think I deserve it, click those buttons. Really helps me out. Doesn't hurt you at all. All right. The lower or the grip part of these guns are very similar, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on it. I put this, the Sig Spectre here comes with a polymer grip. We put the Icarus precision grip on here just to make sure we were 100% comparing apples to apples, but it does come with a polymer grip, just like a little nicer than the 365, just so you know. Another thing that is different on the lower is going to be the trigger. The trigger feels just about the same as the 365 XL trigger. It's definitely nicer than the regular 365. And it's gold, and it's fancy, and it's shiny, and I like the way it looks, but that's the main difference on the lower part of the guns. Now, the big difference with the Parker Mountain Machine here and the way the Parker Mountain Machine's set up, you get a standard P365 slide, the smaller slide. You get the Parker Mountain Machine barrel and comp, and with the additional comp on the end of the standard 365 slide, it sits flush with a P365 XL grip. Hope that made sense. Regular slide with the comp, flush on a 365 XL grip. That's how the setup works. You have to take the slide off of the frame. You put the threaded barrel in, and then you have to install the comp by using some shims. So you put the comp on, and there's really detailed directions on the Parker Mountain Machine website. It's not very hard, but you have to time it to make sure it is sitting vertical and it's on there tight, and they give you some Loctite as well. So there's a little bit of work to do with installation. Again, if you watch the video a few times, it was not hard, it was not challenging. The one thing to keep in mind though, if you do want to take the barrel out, you do have to take the comp off. So the barrel's stuck in there. I don't care, I just clean around it and lube around it, but it is stuck in there if you ever need to take it off. Now, one advantage of the Sig Spectre is everything is done for you. You don't need to go and install and build everything. The way it works is they have a shorter barrel, so the barrel ends right about here on the gun, and the end of the slide is out there. And all they did was they cut away the slide. So we're going to talk a lot about shooting because one of these is significantly softer shooting than the other. But of course, I'm not going to tell you now. I'm going to make you wait to the end of the review. The serrations are different as well. They upgraded the serrations on the Spectre Comp. Not only do I think they look a lot nicer, but they are definitely more grippy, more aggressive, and they work a little bit better than the 365, but that's some nitpicky type of stuff there. As far as sights, the Sig Spectre comes with the standard Sig X-ray sights, tritium night sights, green front, same as a lot of the 365 and the 365 XL, so there's no difference there. The one that is different is going to be the optic. If you're an optic junkie like me, the nice thing about the Spectre, it comes with the XL slide, and you don't lose the rear sight when you add an optic. Some of the Sig P365s, when you add a optic, you do lose the rear sight, just so you know. I sent this one out and had it milled aftermarket, so I didn't lose the rear sight because I don't like the idea of losing the rear sight, but that is one difference between them. Now, another thing that is purely aesthetic, I believe, but it's different on the 365 Spectre is going to be the barrel. If you couldn't tell, it is a gold tin finish. And it looks really sharp. I like the gold trigger and the gold barrel, man. It is a really good looking setup. Now, the top of the barrel is starting to wear away already. I'll roll in some close-up images so you can see it. And this gun only has several hundred rounds through it, somewhere between 500 and 1,000. And it's already starting to wear away, just so you know. But it looks really sharp. As far as dimensions, they are exactly the same because they are based off the 365 XL platform, so there's going to be no difference in dimensions. The weight was pretty much the same. I cannot tell you any significant difference in the weight at all. But the testing is significantly different. Let's talk about the testing. So I've had this 365 for a long time. Started as a standard 365. It's been morphed into this beast that you see here in front of you, and this has thousands, well over 10,000 rounds. And I will say, with the Icarus grip with the ledge and the comp on either one of them, these guns shoot really nice. They shoot nice, just as nice as a significantly larger gun, a Glock 19, P320, Glock 17 size gun. These things shoot just as nice when you add the comp and the grip from Parker Mountain Machine. The Spectre I'm just doing a review on, so no, I don't have as many rounds through it. I only have a few hundred rounds through it as of right now. But what I did was I brought both of them to the range several days, and I did the same exact drills with both of the guns. So we did a lot of drawing from the holster. We shot the same type of ammo, of course, to make sure, again, everything was apples and apples. And even if you look at the two guns, they both have Streamlight TLR7s. They both have the same Holosun optic. They both have the same Icarus grip. My gun here is painted Cerakoted. Obviously, that does not affect the performance. We did a lot of running and gunning. A ton of a wide variety of drills. And again, one of them shoots significantly better than the other, and we'll get to that in just a second. That day, I also had a few other SIGs with me at the range, just so you know. We had the Zev Tech version of the P365 out there. We had a standard P365, completely stock, and we had a P365 chambered in 380. So we got to, and reviews on all these are coming up, and we got to look at all of them and compare all of them, and it was very interesting to have all those different guns out there at the same time. All right, the point, what everyone is waiting for, the most important thing. I said one of these shoots significantly better, and I mean significantly. I've seen several videos, and people are saying they're about the same. I don't know what they're feeling. I don't know if they're not knowledgeable. I don't know if they're just on. I have no idea. The Parker Mountain Machine Comp shoots significantly softer, significantly nicer than the Sig Spectre Comp. The Sig Spectre Comp looks significantly better in my opinion. It's a very, very sharp looking gun, and the recoil is definitely a lot less than a standard P365 XL. So yes, it is better. It is a good looking gun. It's beautiful. It's a little expensive, but it's a good looking gun, and it definitely shoots a lot better than a standard P365 XL. With that said, again, the Parker Mountain Machine Comp is significantly more effective. It shoots a lot flatter, and you can definitely shoot it a lot faster. Again, especially when you pair it with the Icarus Precision Grip and the speed ledge they have on the left, it really helps you keep that gun flat when you're shooting, and I shoot this gun extremely, extremely well. Let's still quickly talk about the pros and the cons of each gun. I know I said this one shoots better. I should have left that for the end when I talk about them overall, but let's talk about a couple pros. The Spectre definitely has a better trigger, and I love the gold accents. The comp is definitely more effective than a standard P365. The serrations are good, and I like that you don't lose the rear sight when you add an optic on here. The Parker Mountain Machine, again, I just said it, but it shoots significantly softer. I don't think it looks quite as good. That's a personal preference, but it definitely looks still good and shoots way, way softer. As far as cons, the Parker Mountain Machine, you have to be willing to do a little bit of work. It's not hard to put some spacers on there and time the comp and make sure you get it on there right with some Loctite. And then again, if you want to take the barrel out for some reason, you have to undo it, the comp, and redo that whole process, just so you know. Again, it's not hard. I'm going to say the con for the Sig Spectre, it's more looks than performance. It's still better performance, but the looks of the gun are significantly better than a standard P365. So it's more show than go. Overall, they are both very, very good guns. If anybody compared either one of these to a 365 or a 365 XL, I think you would be happy with the performance improvements. If you're debating which way to go, in my opinion, I say get the Parker Mountain Machine because the performance is significantly better. Alright, that's all I got. I do need to thank a few people. The Sig Spectre Comp was loaned to me by my buddy Johnny. He loans me everything, and he's awesome, and so I need to thank him. The other one with the Parker Mountain Machine is my personal carry gun that I carry every day. Ocean State Armory, I did a whole review on this if you want to check it out, but Ocean State Armory did the paint job. Holosun Red Dot, Streamlight Light, Icarus Precision Grip, again, Parker Mountain Machine Comp, and I think that's everything I've done. I haven't messed with the internals at all because I am afraid to mess with their internals. There will be some affiliate links down in the video description. If you want to pick any of this stuff up, hook me up, use those affiliate links. I want to thank my friends at TriStar Apparel. They make a lot of dope Pro 2A gear, a lot of gear for your favorite gun tubers. Links down there if you want to check out what they have to offer. And I think that's all I'm going to do today. Nice, short, sweet, hopefully even though I ramble on all the time. But most important though, I do want to thank you boys and girls for watching. If you think I deserve it, please hook a brother up with a like, maybe drop a comment. More important than any of that, subscribe to the channel, and if you think I deserve it, enable those bell notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!